Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Exiled King. Once again, this is a Let's Play episode, but instead of episode 3 for Uncharted, we're bringing you BattleBorn Open Beta. Yes, let's go people.
The UPR's got a big problem. A rogue Magnus AI has seized control of one of their old Bliss settlements, and they've called us to help clear it out.
Nothing we can't handle. Apropos of nothing, did the UPR mention a name?
Yeah, actually. Isaac.
Oh, well then, we're all going to die. Lovely.
Alright, so like I said, we got the BattleBorn Beta. Yes, PS4 owners got the chance to play the beta this weekend. Next weekend, I believe it's for the Xbox One, but this weekend is all us. So, before we get into the gameplay, real quick, let's watch this cutscene before I talk about what I gotta talk about. One word.
Isaac's somewhere in the
Warriors.
facility. Look for a way in, but be careful.
71 and 9.
Really
Holy shit. We about to get that record, baby. Oh man, I'm so pumped to see them get this record. I'm a huge Golden State Warriors fan. And I mean, let's face it, if it wasn't for Curry on our team, we probably wouldn't be as good as we are. But you know, I think we still would be pretty fucking good. But he does hold the team. But I just had to put that out there. Huge Warriors fan. 71 and 9. And we're about to get that 73 wins. And we about to make it all the way. Oh man. This has been a great year so far for basketball, for music, for movies. I mean, next month we have Captain America coming and we have X-Men. And then later on down the year we have Doctor Strange, which I think they're supposed to drop the trailer for that pretty soon. So I'm really excited to see that. And Rogue One, which they just dropped the trailer a few days ago. And that trailer looks pretty damn good. So I am pretty excited for that. Hopefully they show who we all hope they show. Darth Vader. Yes. They have to bring him in knowing it's... They have to, knowing it's about the Death Star. At least a little cameo. Just make the fans happy. So alright, besides that, let's talk about BattleBorn a little bit. So the reason why I decided to do this instead of the Uncharted gameplay is because I figured I'm going to do the Let's Play Uncharted videos probably every Tuesday and Wednesday, and then during the weekend I'm going to bring something special to you guys. It's going to be something different every weekend. So no, you will not see some more BattleBorn gameplay, unfortunately. I just wanted to bring this beta as a little sneak peek, a little taste of what to expect when this game comes out. And man, is this game rocking right now. I mean, obviously you can tell it's from the creators of Borderlands just by the design and knowing it is from 2K. But I do feel its difference. I do feel it. Like the power-ups, as you see right here, how I have the overshield. That's pretty sick. And did you see how many characters there are? That is a shit ton of characters. And the level up system, I think the level up system is pretty sick, if you ask me. That's pretty ballin' right there. So yeah, I definitely cannot wait to get this game because I'm definitely copping it. I'm thinking maybe next week I'll probably bring some Ratchet and Clank gameplay because that game does drop on the 12th and the movie does drop this month as well. So I'm super excited for that. I've always been a huge fan of Ratchet and Clank. But anyway, enough about that. Since we're playing BattleBorn, I figured we could talk about 2K for a moment. As you know they've dropped Borderlands 1 and 2, and then they have this. And then they're also bringing, from what I've heard, there has been some little hints that they may drop a BioShock collection. If they drop that, I am definitely getting that, and we'll definitely do some gameplay. It hasn't been officially announced yet, but there has been rumors about the BioShock collection dropping BioShock 1, 2, and BioShock Infinite, and hopefully they add all the add-ons along with it. And I think it'd be pretty sick if they brought back the multiplayer as well for BioShock 2. I don't think they will. I think they'll probably focus on just the... Excuse me, guys. I think they won't, because they probably just want to, focus on the single player. And, a lot of gigs it's probably going to take for all three of those games, because a lot of the games take up a shit ton of gigs. I mean, I constantly have to delete shit in order to install other shit. I'm planning on getting the new PlayStation 4 that's supposed to be announced, and I think they said it could hold up to 4 terabytes. If that's the case, I'm good. I won't ever have to uninstall a game after that, because I think I have enough games, and I don't think it takes 4 fucking terabytes. So yeah, back to 2K. So yeah, as I said, they did drop BioShock 1 and 2 and BioShock Infinite, and then hopefully we do get that BioShock collection, because I'm definitely getting that. But they've also dropped a lot of other games that have been pretty fun as well. I don't know if you guys remember, but I'm a huge fan of Mafia 2. When that game dropped, I no-lifed the shit out of that game. By the way, this is where I epically failed in this beta. Failed so horribly because I just got gangbanged right here by all these little robots. Yep. You just saw me die, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, so I'm a huge fan of Mafia 2. Like I said, when that game dropped, I no-lifed the shit out of that game. I believe I got every single achievement for that. Yeah, I did have it for the Xbox 360. Yes, I did have an Xbox. Do I want to get one again? Yes, I do. But I've always been Sony. Always Sony. But when I had the Xbox 360, that's when I got Mafia 2. And I loved that game. I mean, I got every achievement. I beat the game on easy, normal, and hard. So I replayed that game 3 different times. I loved it. Now they're bringing Mafia 3. I can't remember if they have a release date for Mafia 3 or not, but I did see the trailers, and I did see some of the gameplay, and I am excited. I am so happy they dropped Mafia 3 and finally announced that. And I've never been a huge fan of the other games of 2K very much. I mean, besides the sports games, I mean, who doesn't love NBA 2K? That game is the shit. And as I was speaking about Warriors earlier, they can't even keep up with Curry and their stats. NBA 2K is having a hard time trying to balance his stats out because he's so damn good and he just keeps progressing. That is some crazy shit right there, man. But yeah, they have NBA 2K, they have WWE. I've never been a huge fan of wrestling, but I guarantee if I were to put that game in right now, I'd probably have a lot of fun with it and play the shit out of it. I know my homie excuse me. I know my homie Tooniverse. I know he definitely plays the shit out of those WWE games, and I know he loves wrestling. And by the way, shout out to him, shout out to Destiny Joy 559, shout out to Riot, shout out to xTrillion, shout out to Unit 13. Once again, these are all of our members, and we're hoping to add a few new people. I am in talks with them, so we'll see if that pans out and see what happens there. But yeah, you know, WWE, that's always been fun. And like I said, if I put it in right now, as much as I say I'm probably not a huge fan, I would probably play the shit out of it. And then they have Dishonored, which Dishonored was the shit. And they showed a small trailer of Dishonored 2. Hopefully when E3 comes, they'll show more and actual gameplay of Dishonored 2. So that's going to be pretty cool. And I always thought, you know, Spec Ops The Line was an underrated game. Okay, so sorry for that interruption. You know, this is a gameplay, so I have to cut myself off during the cutscenes so you guys can enjoy those. But yeah, Spec Ops The Line was an underrated game to me. I think it deserved a lot more credit than it actually got. And I think it'd be pretty sick if they brought another Spec Ops The Line, because that just had a wonderful story and it had a huge twist. Not as big as BioShock Infinite's twist. I mean, that was probably the only game I could think of that made me drop my controller and drop what I was doing and do an actual, literally physical mouth drop. Now, if none of you guys have played BioShock Infinite, you need to end this right now. Buy a PlayStation 3 or an Xbox 360, put that game in, and no-like the shit out of it till the end. Because that, by far, has one of the best major plot twists in a video game I've ever played. So, like I said, we have the BattleBorn beta we're playing right now, and not to sound cocky, but I think I was kicking a lot of ass in the beginning. Not so much later on, and as you can see, this boss is a pain in the ass. And I'm not really sure what I was doing right here. I'm not really sure what that power did or what this does. I should probably look more into it. I'll definitely be playing the beta a little more because it's only for this weekend. And then, so I think we covered 2K quite a bit. Shout out to 2K. You know, hopefully if they ever watch it, you know, I get maybe some endorsements, you know. Hey 2K, how you doing? But yeah, I just thought for this video, maybe we could just keep it kind of short today, not have so many multiple subjects. So, you know, I just decided why not just talk about 2K, give them a shout out, because definitely this game's made by them. And this game has been pretty damn fun so far, and I'm definitely getting it when it comes out and playing the shit out of it. And I did try the multiplayer too, and the multiplayer is really fun as well. I'm not going to go so much into the multiplayer knowing that I don't have gameplay about it. And then I did want to talk about the Warriors as well, because they did just face the Grizzlies today, and I literally watched that before I made this, and my heart was pumping, man, when it was 100 to 99. That was, man, that had me so nervous, because if they could lose one more game to have the 10 losses, but let's not make that happen. Man, this part right here, this part was definitely a little bit more difficult, knowing that 2 of these fuckers came out of the blue now. And honestly, I just kind of had a tough time beating these people. But as you can see, one of my power-ups is if I do the invincibility, my shield automatically regenerates, which helped a lot during this part. My other abilities, I believe the one with R2, if I hit it, it is a grenade. And then, like I said, pressing triangle, I'm still not 100% of what that does. But as you can see, I was like, no more. And I just started beasting on this fool. So yeah, I wanted to keep it short today, just talk about 2K and the Warriors, not multiple subjects. I'm actually going to end it right here. So peace, this has been Exiled King.
So yeah, I'm feeling great, let these good times ride. I just let the good times ride. I just had to get it.